Behind closed doors, the world fades away, and I become a force of nature, unleashed with passion, power, and desire, an unstoppable monster in bed. Every touch, every breath, every moment between the sheets is an explosion of raw energy. When I'm in bed, it's not just physical, it's a storm of emotion and connection. There's a part of me that only comes alive in the dark, a side that craves intensity, power, and the thrill of pushing boundaries in the most intimate ways. In bed, I become someone else entirely, uninhibited, daring, and free. It's where my truest self reveals itself. They say passion is the fire of life. If that's true, then in bed I'm an inferno, consuming and being consumed by desire. I don't just share a bed, I share a world of untamed emotions, primal instincts, and endless possibilities. What makes me a monster in bed isn't just the physical, it's the way I dive into every moment with mind, body, and soul, leaving no part of me untouched by the thrill. Being a monster in bed isn't about control. It's about surrendering to the moment, losing myself in the rhythm of passion, and feeling alive like never before. In the heat of intimacy, I lose all sense of time, space, and reality. The bed becomes a stage for the wildest performances of my soul. I'm not afraid to let my darker side take over in bed, to embrace the wild, unspoken fantasies that make my heart race and my soul tremble. Every moment in bed is a story waiting to be written, filled with passion, fire, and a primal energy that can't be contained. The bedroom is my battlefield, and my weapon is desire. I conquer, explore, and leave my mark on every inch of the night. There's a raw, animalistic side to me that only emerges in bed, a part of me that's untamed, unapologetic, and dangerously irresistible. In bed, I transform into a version of myself I didn't know existed, a bold, fearless, and magnetic being driven by instinct and passion. I don't just live, I thrive in the moments of intimacy where every whisper, touch, and breath becomes a symphony of ecstasy. When the lights go out, the real fun begins. I unleash a side of me that's seductive, dominant, and impossible to forget. Being a monster in bed isn't about being reckless. It's about being fearless in exploring what sets your soul on fire. There's something thrilling about being a little dangerous in bed, taking risks, breaking rules, and diving into the unknown. Passion is my playground, and in bed, I'm the architect of unforgettable moments that leave a lasting imprint on your soul. Every time I step into the bedroom, it's a new adventure, one where I let go of inhibitions and embrace the thrill of the unknown. The monster in me thrives on passion, and every night is a chance to unleash the untamed fire within. I don't hold back in bed. I give everything I have, creating a connection so deep it lingers long after the night is over. They say you can't tame a wild heart, and in bed, I prove that true. I'm untamed, unfiltered, and unapologetically me. I'm not just passionate in bed, I'm relentless, pushing boundaries and redefining what it means to truly connect. Being a monster in bed isn't about ego. It's about unleashing your truest self in the most vulnerable, exhilarating moments. In the heat of the night, I become someone entirely different, a creature of instinct, passion, and undeniable power. The best kind of intimacy is when you lose yourself completely in the moment, and that's where I thrive, in the chaos of connection. In bed, I'm not afraid to explore the unspoken, the forbidden, and the deeply primal desires that make life worth living. When the night falls, the masks come off, and I let the rawest, most powerful version of myself take over in bed. Being a monster in bed is about being fearless, fearless in giving, fearless in taking, and fearless in being completely present. In the quiet of the night, I unleash a storm, a tempest of passion, energy, and desire that leaves no heart untouched. To be a monster in bed means embracing the thrill of the unknown, the beauty of imperfection, and the power of vulnerability. In bed, I don't just show up, I take over, creating a world of passion that's impossible to forget. Every night is a chance to be extraordinary in bed, to go beyond the ordinary and create a connection that transcends words. In the darkness, I come alive, a being of pure passion, raw energy, and unstoppable desire. The bed is my playground, and I'm not afraid to explore every corner of passion, pleasure, and intimacy. Being a monster in bed isn't just about the physical, it's about diving into the depths of emotion and desire. I'm not just a lover, I'm a force of nature in bed, unstoppable and unforgettable in every way. The monster in me thrives on connection, and every night is an opportunity to unleash that power in ways that can't be tamed. I don't just sleep in bed, I create memories, experiences, and moments that last a lifetime. To be a monster in bed is to embrace every part of who you are, wild, vulnerable, and unapologetically alive. In bed, I leave my mark, not just on the sheets, but on the hearts and souls of those who dare to join me. The thrill of intimacy is in the risk, the vulnerability, and the raw power of being completely, unapologetically you. I'm not afraid to be intense in bed, to show my wild side and explore the uncharted territories of passion. Being a monster in bed is about being fearless in the pursuit of pleasure and connection. The bed is where I lose myself, and in losing myself, I find a deeper connection to life and love. In the stillness of the night, I become a storm, wild, powerful, and impossible to resist. Being a monster in bed is about creating magic in the mundane, turning every moment into something extraordinary. I'm not just passionate in bed, I'm relentless, leaving no stone unturned in the pursuit of pleasure. The monster in me doesn't just want connection, it craves it, demands it, and creates it with every breath. Every moment in bed is a dance, a wild, untamed symphony of passion and connection. Being a monster in bed means letting go of fear and embracing the raw, untamed parts of yourself. In bed, I'm not afraid to take the lead, to explore, and to create moments that linger long after the night is over. There's a thrill in being wild in bed, a joy in letting go and embracing the chaos of passion. To be a monster in bed is to be fully present, fully alive, and completely open to the beauty of connection. In the heat of intimacy, I become someone else, a creature of passion, desire, and unstoppable energy. Every night is a new adventure in bed, an opportunity to push boundaries and explore the depths of connection. In bed, I don't just participate, I dominate, creating moments that are unforgettable and unmatched. The monster in me thrives on intimacy, passion, and the thrill of being completely, unapologetically alive. Being a monster in bed means embracing every part of yourself, the wild, the vulnerable, and the unbreakable. In the realm of passion, I'm untamed, unapologetic, and relentless, a true force of nature that thrives in the intimacy of the night. In bed, I'm a hurricane of desire, raw, unfiltered, and impossible to contain, leaving no emotion or boundary untouched. They say the strongest connections are made in silence, and in bed, my every move speaks louder than words ever could. I become a masterpiece of intensity in bed, painting moments of passion and ecstasy with every touch and glance. In the darkness of the night, I transform into an untamed being, driven by primal instincts and the thrill of surrender. The monster in me craves not just touch, but connection, a deep, unspoken bond forged in the fires of intimacy. I'm not just alive in bed, I'm electric, sparking moments of passion that leave an everlasting imprint on the soul. Each moment in bed is an exploration of the unknown, where my true self emerges, wild, unbridled, and fearless. I don't just share a bed, I share my essence, a blend of raw passion, vulnerability, and magnetic intensity. Being a monster in bed isn't about perfection. It's about embracing the chaos and beauty of unfiltered desire. In bed, I don't follow a script. I create one, a symphony of sensations, emotions, and unforgettable moments. The passion I bring to the bedroom isn't learned, it's instinctive, a primal energy that demands to be unleashed. When I'm in bed, I embody intensity, a whirlwind of emotion and power that leaves no heart untouched. I don't just experience passion, I ignite it, fanning the flames of connection until they burn brighter than ever. The monster in me isn't cruel, it's captivating, drawing you in with every breath, every touch, and every whispered word. I don't just lose myself in bed, I find a deeper part of me that's fearless, untamed, and unapologetically real. To be a monster in bed is to embrace your desires fully, to live in the moment without hesitation or fear. In the quiet chaos of intimacy, I thrive, a wild force of passion and connection that can't be restrained. In bed, I don't just create moments, I create memories, ones that linger long after the night fades into day.